I guess we need to start trying to figure out what this number is going to look like. And I don't know. It doesn't cover enough of the time to really get bad, but will it be greeted in the marketplace? If it's really bad, will that make it worse? If it's not as bad, will people say, well, it doesn't really cover the last two periods that we need? Where are you? I think you're at down 50,000.
Right, we're down 50, and Steve went through it. The issue is that the survey week really ended on March 15th, and looking at the claims numbers, we know the massive surge in layoffs came after that, and so we do have a good idea about where we're headed. And so, to some extent, I think in interpreting whatever number we get for March, people will end up in their own minds calculating what this is, what we get in March, and then how much more is to come in April, knowing that we've had at least 10 million job losses to date, looking at the claims numbers, and arguably then there will be even more as we go into the first half of April, which will all be encompassed in the April survey week. So I think everyone will take this as a piece of information, and if you will, subtract whatever job loss in March from what we expect over the March-April period the job losses to be.
Did you put out a note on where initially we'll see the actual rate itself, and then what you would expect it to be next month and the month after? What are you estimating?
Yeah, so based on our numbers for March, we'll probably see an increase from it's been ranging between 3.5 and 3.6 for 6 months, and we think you'll probably hit 3.9, maybe 4% in March. But if you look at the kind of numbers we're talking about for April, you could easily see that number, triple, quite honestly, in April. So, the numbers this month will be nothing, I think, unfortunately, compared to what we're likely to see in April. I mean, Steve referenced it. The real issue is kind of where do we go? We know the news is bad now. The question will be, where do we sort of go from here? How quickly can these jobs get reabsorbed? And a lot of that will depend on what small businesses, do end up doing. So I was kind of disappointing to hear what you're going to be talking about later with the small business loans. If there are, difficulties and hesitancies of either lenders making those loans because of the rates that they're being offered to small businesses, or businesses not being able to access. I mean, that's going to ultimately be so key, exactly as Steve said, to how quickly these losses will get reabsorbed.